I'd like to call this meeting of the City of Elkhorn Common Council to order. It's November 3rd, 2025 at 5:30. Can we please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance?
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Tim Schroeder,
Here.
Peter Harvey,
Here.
Gary Pacey Jr. is absent, Ron Dunwoody is absent, Scott McClory,
Here.
Ken Minell,
Here.
Dan Roberts.
Here. All right, our first item is public comment. Do we have anyone here tonight that'd like to be heard during public comment? Asking again, anyone? All right, well, seeing no one, we'll move on. The consent agenda, we've got 4 items. Common Council meeting minutes of October 20, 2025, a discussion of possible decision regarding J.R. Stelzer pay application number 2 for the Centralia Reservoir Rehabilitation Project in the amount of $87,248. A discussion of possible decision regarding Mid-City pay application number 1 for the Centralia bypass project in the amount of $131,250. And finally, a discussion of possible decision regarding Mid-City pay application number 2 for the Centralia Reservoir Rehabilitation Project in the amount of $72,900. Would anyone like to pull any of those out, or can we keep them all together?
Keep them together is fine.
Okay, I'd entertain a motion.
So moved.
Second. We got a motion and a second to approve the consent agenda. Are there any questions or discussion on this? Seeing none, can I have a roll call vote, please?
Scott McClory,
Yes.
Peter Harvey,
Yes.
Ken Minell,
Yes.
Dan Roberts.
Yes.
All right, the motion passes. Next, we have a report of city officers. First, the mayor's report. I'd just like to say we had a good Halloween on Windsor Street. I think we had about 1,100. The kids were absolutely fantastic. Not a bad apple in the bunch. The community should be proud. A lot of thank yous and a lot of parents involved. And thank you to the city. I know, I think Matt, you had the barricades down there. Also, I heard a rumor that North Broad was awfully busy too. So it was a good event, great weather. That's all I have. Adam?
I guess I'll let my report speak for itself, but I just want to thank Chris, because she's sitting here, that thanks to the chamber for agreeing to serve drinks at the Beast Fest. So thank you. I know they were out there Friday night and then on Saturday. So thank you, Chris, for that. And we hosted probably 120 kids here from the Lakeland Little Learners last Friday for Halloween. So we've done that the last, 3 or 4 years, and it's always a good event for us in the morning. So I just wanted to thank the Lakeland Little Learners for coming by. So that's it for me.
Okay, thank you, Adam. Committee reports. We've got an update on the Fire Advisory Board meeting.
Yes, sir. I sent the memo out, just basically did the same thing here. We had a sheriff's representative go through how CAD numbers are assigned. We did have some frustration from another town board member from one of the other town boards, just expressing some concern about past maintenance issues, and then also wanting to start negotiations for the new service agreement between the city and the townships. After talking with Adam, we're gonna put it on the agenda for January for the Fire Advisory Board meeting, and then whatever concerns they have, we'll try and bring them back to the council and start from there.
Okay, great. Thank you, Chief. Unfinished business. We've got discussion regarding the proposed 2026 to 2030 capital improvement plan. Were there any changes from this meeting to last?
There were not. There's just one small change. In the last few years, we've always been putting on the DPW's annual maintenance expenses for their street improvements on the CIP, even though it's typical maintenance work, it's just typically seal coating, crack filling. So just to be consistent, it's not truly capital. We've moved it into the operating expenses and taken it off the CIP, so just because it's more maintenance than really a capital improvement, so.
Okay. Does anyone have any questions on the CIP? Hearing none, okay, we'll move on to a discussion regarding the proposed 2026 municipal budget and levy for taxes payable in 2026.
As I just mentioned, we did make one change from the CIP, putting that 115 back into the operating budget. Second thing is we did incorporate the proposed sewer rate increase, the 5.8% increase that you guys talked about at the last meeting. It's been budgeted. Before that formally happens, we'd come back with a resolution to formally adopt that, but that has been changed into the budget. There's one small accounting thing in terms of $135,000 for the capital equipment replacement fund. That's just recording it. It's not really a substantive change. And just wanted to, we did include the information from the police department, so that's in your packet. I don't know if you guys have any questions for the police chief, but we do have the call information from the sheriff's office, so. Okay.
Any questions or discussion? I'm sure we'll be seeing this again.
Well, just so you know, the next council meeting is the public hearing, so we are gearing up for that. At this point, it's all budget all the time, so Corey and I, in coordination with department directors, have been working fast and furious on the budget book, so the hope is to send you guys a link to that, hopefully early next week, so that you guys have a longer period of time to review it, so. That's it.
Okay. All right, thanks, Adam. Next, we've got discussion regarding the Welcomette response to the city's application for new sanitary sewer connections for Creekside, and Welcomette's communication regarding upcoming application for new sanitary sewer connection for the Sugar Creek Ridge homes. I think there was a meeting. Matt, did you want to?
Yeah, I can take that one. Since our last common council meeting, I've been working closely with Trio and Newman regarding their plan set, and they submitted a plan set on October 23rd that addressed the comments that our city engineer had and also that Welcomette had. So that plan set was sent over to Welcomette for their review. I prepared an application, and after tonight's meeting, depending on how the SIP goes, we'll be formally submitting that tomorrow. They have agreed to put it on their agenda for next week, Tuesday, at their next commission meeting. We do have Kevin Berg here. Just wanted to introduce him too. He's the, I don't know if you're engineering manager or what your title exactly is, but he's their in-house engineer for Welcomette. And he had mentioned that, you know, we had talked via an email that his recommendation for the commission would be to grant approval of that sanitary sewer extension request for phase 1 of Sugar Creek at their next meeting on Tuesday. And as you mentioned, Mayor, we do have a meeting with Welcomette on Wednesday of this week with Foth and Adam and I to discuss technical memo number 1 and the comments that Foth had regarding that. So.
Okay. Does anyone have any questions in regard to Welcomette and these projects? Okay, seeing none. Thanks, Matt.
Yeah.
We'll move on. Next, we've got a discussion and possible motion to reconsider the decision regarding the proposed ordinance number 2025-16. It's the SIP plan for Sugar Creek Ridge homes, and this is really just a housekeeping issue. We missed at our last meeting. We passed this. We missed the second reading, basically, so that's why it's coming back. So procedurally, we need a motion to reconsider, is that it?
Yes, so you would, if somebody would be willing to make a motion to reconsider the item, which would need to be seconded and then passed by a majority, the person who makes the motion would need to be somebody who voted in favor of the motion last time. And then once that's passed, the item then is reopened, and then you would first waive the rules to allow the first and second reading to be combined, and then you would act again on the ordinance.
So moved?
Wow, we really
Right.
shouldn't have passed up the second reading, should we?
Yeah.
I'll make a motion to reconsider.
Second. We've got a motion and a second to reconsider this item. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
I'll make a motion to approve ordinance 2025-16 in the way that she described.
It would be, wait,
Do we-
they read it once. You're right. I apologize. Your administrator reminded me that you did read the ordinance once, so you wouldn't need to waive the, the first and second reading to combine them together. So at this point, you would just need to do the second reading and
Scott's
Act on it.
motion to pass the ordinance
Yes.
would effectively be the second reading.
yes.
Okay. So we've got a motion, and did I hear a second?
Second.
And a second to pass this ordinance. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Next, we've got a discussion and possible decision regarding proposed ordinance 2025-16. Wait a minute, that's the same thing, isn't it? Yeah, that's the second reading, we just did that, so we're good there. So
Well,
we're
hang
going
on, they're not the same.
No,
One talks
one-
about future phases and one talks about Hazel Ridge Road and Highway 8 for single-family residential. Same ordinance, but not the same language in both D and E.
Yep, so D was to reconsider,
Okay,
and then E was the second reading.
oh,
Pass.
so now we're
Just
caught
got
up.
both.
Okay,
Caught up.
fair enough.
Unless anyone disagrees with that.
I'm too confused to disagree.
Next, we're on new business, a discussion of possible decision regarding payment application number 5 from Wanasek Corporation for the 2025 Elkhorn Streets projects in the amount of $34,491.
I make a motion to pay that amount.
Second.
We got a motion and a second. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Peter Harvey,
Yes.
Ken Minell,
Yes.
Scott McClory,
Yes.
Dan Roberts,
Yes.
Motion passes. Next, we've got discussion and possible decision regarding a proposed conditional use permit for Terra Yard Properties for outdoor vendor retail sales of goods and consignment located at 202 Grant Street.
I make a motion to approve.
Second.
We've got a motion and a second. I do know this went through Planning Commission and it was sent on to council with their approval. There is a list of conditions, so your motion
With the conditions.
was including the conditions.
Second. I amend my second.
Okay. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Next, we're going to go into closed session. I'll read my little paragraph here. The common council may entertain a motion to go into closed session pursuant to Wisconsin statute section 19.851G, conferring with legal counsel for the governmental body who is rendering oral or written advice concerning strategy to be adopted by the body with respect to litigation in which it is or is likely to become involved. It's a discussion regarding the recent sale of land located at 120 East O'Connor Drive with parcel ID YA501600001, subject to development agreements with the city. Do I have a motion to go into closed session?
So moved.
Second.
We got a motion and a second. Roll call, please.
Ken Minell,
Yes.
Peter Harvey,
Yes.
Scott McClory,
Yes.
Dan Roberts,
Yes.
Okay, we're going into closed session. We will be reconvening into open session. All right, we're back in open session, and I believe we have a motion coming.
You want me to do it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Make a motion to, engage the law firm of Boardman and
Boardman Clark.
Boardman.
It's not written here.
Okay,
Boardman
yep.
Clark as specialized legal counsel.
Okay, so my motion is to retain specialized legal counsel to review and advise the city regarding a recent sale.
Second.
Do I need to say the
No,
address? Okay.
that's all on the agenda.
Okay, we've got a motion and a second. Is there an amount up to,
Oh, yeah, she said it was 4,500 to review? 2,500, up to, not to exceed 2,500 for initial review. And of course, they may come back and tell us, you
Are we
know,
amending the second?
Second.
Okay, you got that, Peter?
Yep.
And roll call, please.
Scott McClory,
Yes.
Peter Harvey,
Yes.
Ken Minell,
Yes.
Dan Roberts,
Yes.
Motion passes. Motion to adjourn?
Second.
All in favor?
aye.
We're adjourned.